Okay, so we died.
Yeah, but you can die. Makes it a lot more terrifying.
Save more often, I guess. Yeah, I didn't realise you could.
So we can't go out the front door because we're gonna get killed.
Yeah, so then they want the scroll. So my thought was that balcony, well, not balcony, out of the window.
What, the alleyway that you can't do anything in?
Exactly, it must be there for a reason, and you can get outside, like from the top.
Yeah, and we still got this room key.
The door was locked.
Maybe use the key.
I can't remember how.
Use the tissue. Do you think you can just use the scroll with the window? And he's like, whoop.
No, because you're out there for a bit.
No, it's like, whoa. Really weird exiting a window.
Yeah, see, like.
Okay, so maybe you have to throw it on a specific. Where did that magnifying glass come from?
If I wanted my shit,
Why is the music so loud?
no suicidal fools, though.
Because he's outside, I guess. It's really windy.
But what are we using it with? Oh.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript.
Oh, maybe.
But I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Cool.
Aimed it a bit better.
Yeah. Just in the middle of the
I like how
street.
he had to get out of the window and shuffle along with it. In order to
He
do
could have
that.
just like dropped it out the window.
Yeah.
The music's completely gone now. Oh.
Piano time.
Yay, piano music.
They're gonna touch us up again.
Yeah, but we don't. They got
Frisk
nothing on
us.
us.
Is that what it's called? What's this frisking mean?
I think that's
Does
what
they
it
mean
is.
it,
Just like
monsieur?
patting you
What's
down.
your
and
problem?
stuff.
No problem. If you cooperate. What do you want? Just a routine.
So they're not going to find it weird if we like walk out, go into that alleyway, and then walk back. They're just going to be like, oh well, we've already checked him.
You bet.
There's that really non-French sounding guy.
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
He's clean.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
Yeah,
What?
we're innocent. We're an
I had to
American.
report you to the authorities.
I'm American.
Around here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Fleck.
Just going for a little
Just
wander.
going back here into this dead-end alleyway.
No reason.
Oh look, it's a scroll.
Severed hand.
It does look
If
like
the
that.
manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed.
After you
Oh,
go.
burn.
I couldn't wait to
Are you
get back
obsessed
to
with going to
the
Nico's apartment? I bet you can bet something. I can't remember what you said.
What? What? You bet what?
I don't know. Let's just go say hi to
You're just
Nico.
not going to believe what I've found.
Her face is so creepy
Not
though.
another part of the clown's costume, is it?
I forgot what a hottie she was.
It's a medieval manuscript.
You have to stand up. So
Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantar?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you
Where?
ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their
Oh, they're in the middle.
official seal
Oh.
was an image of three knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
Templars.
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy
Yeah?
named used to pay in. arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem.
They're so short.
He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee
thought I put the
safe
subtitles
passage to
on.
Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journey
Yeah, maybe not
meant more
during this
pilgrims,
manuscript.
and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said they never asked how many
Why are they riding dogs?
just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years.
Oh, do you think we have to go find their treasure?
Anyway,
That's cool.
we're supposed to be
It's a broken
investigating a
sword.
serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd
Nice
better
one,
leave it
George.
here for safekeeping. Think about it,
I
George.
don't trust her.
One guy's already died for
You
it,
don't
as
trust
you
her?
said
I
yourself.
do.
Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Means we can keep coming back to look at it.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
Professor.
At the Krön Museum. I'll give you the
Ooh,
address.
somewhere new to go. Ah! Oh, we can ask about all the
There's
different
a guy with a
sections.
sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
Mine.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod. There's a guy with a
Oh, I
sword
was
and
going
a
to say
bull.
the same thing.
Between them,
It's a gem with a tripod.
there's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover? It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin.
Oh,
Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
what's George's
Man,
job?
you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings,
American.
you will be enlightened.
Why is he on holiday by himself?
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid, Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Ooh,
Do you
Disney
find it
films.
really weird how they keep like referencing things in like real life? Like I don't know, it seems weird to me.
What, like that it's
Indiana
supposedly
Jones,
in
Peter
this,
Pan. Yeah,
in
it
this
feels
world.
yeah, it feels weird somehow.
Yeah, I guess so. Like these people might actually exist.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
He's like
Yeah?
dissing her again.
You have a copy of the clown's
He's
yearbook?
really
I have
aggressive.
a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and
Really
most
asked this at me.
useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Patience.
Isn't it a substitute
Do
for
we have anything new to
decisive
show? I
thinking?
don't think we do.
We got. Oh.
Oh.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's
Oh, we've already
victims
heard this,
visited
haven't we?
Paris earlier.
What about the
The
matchbook?
second week of July.
Did they?
I don't...
I found this
I don't think
matchbook
she
in the
knows.
killer's hotel
Right.
room.
Yeah, but we
It's from the club
got more
Element.
information
Never
about
heard
it,
of
didn't we?
Is there anything written inside
Why do you say
it?
that?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Okay.
Oh well.
So let's
I'll
go to the
keep
new
it as a
area.
souvenir.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Is it the
Maybe
museum?
I'll check out the Kroon
Monsieur
Museum.
Lobino.
Kroon Museum.
Oops, sorry.
Just weird. Whoa. The music, yeah. Was he doing something right?
Monsieur Lobino.
Quite like her apartment.
I like her frame collection.
Yeah, beats mine. Musée Kroon.
Music room. I wonder why you can see outside.
Just be like, that's a museum.
The window.
That's just a break-in.
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes.
Why?
Yeah. All macho guys do stuff like that.
Can we put the music down? There wasn't an option.
No,
was
there
there?
wasn't an option.
Smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Why is he having all these thoughts about being macho?
I don't know.
Straight after he visited Nicola. Maybe he's
There must
just
be
not
a
her
reason.
type.
There must be a reason why we can do it outside.
Yeah, there must be a reason why you can look at that window.
And the
Perhaps
bushes.
you do have to do that eventually.
Jump into the bushes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself,
Oh.
not today.
Like that totem pole. What?
That's the little tripod, isn't it?
What tripod?
With the
with the
little
gem,
gem
yeah.
on it.
I've completely forgotten about that.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Oh, he hasn't seen the napkin yet.
You mean the
The handkerchief,
tissue?
yeah.
What do
the
you
dirty
make
tissue.
of his tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
Will anyone shake hands with us?
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Have you ever heard
Go
of the
back when
Club
he's not on
Element?
duty.
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers. Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
I like how you can ask
Do
everybody
you
about
recognize the
everything.
man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
Stupid nose on his face.
Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
He's just
Not
like,
me,
do you
miss.
know, do you know?
I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to party. No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobino.
Right, he really doesn't like
Thanks for your
Lobino,
help.
does he? What's going on? Oh, I thought he was just standing right in front of us.
I tried to sneak my hand inside while
Why
the
would you
guard
do
wasn't
that?
looking, but the case was locked.
What's in there?
No.
What an idiot. It's just like trying to nick stuff from a museum.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to
Oh,
the
yeah,
tripod
you're right.
pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marn at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This
the
tripod
drums.
was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice
It's not a
down.
library.
I'm sorry.
But why
I
are we
was
just
excited.
shouting to ourselves?
Ireland!
Touching an object as rare.
Why are you touching it?
That would have been the act of a barbarian.
Did you try and make him touch it?
He's just looking at it.
Oh.
There was nothing in the urn.
He's looking at... It's this weird totem pole. What is he doing?
What the hell? Oh, obviously that's part of a puzzle, right?
Why would you do that?
Don't you have to tip it over and
I was no desecrator of tombs.
tip it over into that and nick the tripod?
Yeah, well, just to get our hands into that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more things to look at.
You didn't do the sarcophagus, did you?
Not yet, because I can. Looks
Oh,
like you
there's
can
an
use
action,
it.
right. So you're gonna try and put his hand in
I
there?
tried to sneak my hand inside.
I like the fish on top of the totem pole.
Yeah. So you can go inside it.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years
Closet.
old.
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
I like how he turned around when you said that. Oh, sorry. He doesn't mind you touching that.
Any ideas?
None. Smash the guard over the head with that. There's no like drains outside, are there, that we can?
No, it's just bushes in the window.
What's that?
Wait, I don't know.
It's weird.
A pipe? What is it? Blinds?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
The
Oh,
rod turned smoothly, and the
Okay.
window above me opened.
Why? He
He
doesn't
doesn't
even
know.
know to look at it.
what if you go out?
Sorry?
So now, I guess we have to break in at night or something. Oh, we just did it back up.
But
The tripod was definitely the one on Main Street. Temple connection confirmed. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Yeah, let's just go to Ireland
Yeah.
to check it out.
It's not that window though, because there's a window like around that.
Yeah. Oh, we still got to find this Lobino guy.
Aeroport.
Oh, we could actually go into Ireland.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, let's just pop over to Ireland because it's close to France. Whoa! Sorry, I got really excited.
So that's Paris. Whoa! So Italy, Germany.
Let's go to Turkey.
That's not. Sorry, that's Germany. What's that?
Spain,
Spain,
Poland,
Poland,
and Russia.
Greece.
Oh, I guess we can only go to Lochmarn. Well, this is...
What?
What type of guy is George Stover? Like, he's on holiday. He's decided to spend his whole
Several
holiday
hours
solving
later,
a
I arrived
murder.
in Ireland, the Emerald
Which
Isle.
involves travelling
I'd been
to
lucky to get a
Ireland.
bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
You could probably go back and forth between everywhere as well.
Can we phone Nicole to tell her we're okay?
Just tell her we're okay.
Yeah. It's going to be some stereotypical Irish people now, right?
Yeah. At least it's not like, what was it, Zach McCracken? Where you could travel around but it would cost you money.
Oh, really?
And if you ran out of money, you would, like, pretty much, that was it.
That's ridiculous.
Start again. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Let's talk to this guy.
Oh, great.
Yeah, all Irish people whistle all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's he doing?
Trying to lift
He
up
looks
his
like
head.
an ape.
I
He's
took
doing
hold
that.
of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move. Hi there.
What?
What's your name,
So
kid?
some shorts.
Oh, it's a
Who you
child.
calling kid?
Doesn't
Who
look
the
like
hell
it.
are you?
Is that
I'm
George Stover?
George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
Oh, so you could
You're
have
a
said that
head
you were
case,
the...
mister.
Oh, whoops.
A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When
I guess he's just taking the piss
me
out of
dad
us, though.
appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back.
Why is the music started?
That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Shake
What
his
can you
hand.
tell me
Bill.
about the castle, McGuire?
We've still got
What
our
do you want to
tissue
know?
with us.
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Awesome.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
Maybe like it's haunted.
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
What? We put that
Oh,
tissue in his
yeah?
face.
And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
That's the best picture of a ghost ever.
Are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Was that spelling of worst on purpose?
What was it? I didn't...
WURST. Like,
Did you
because
find
that's
out
German
what was
for
making the noise
sausage.
in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything.
It was probably
I
just
would have gone
from the
home,
way he was talking.
but my legs had
like
lost
his
their
accent.
stuffing.
Yeah, maybe.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Oh, I fell off the bloody wall.
What the creepy note?
I'm
So many
sure there's a
questions about the
rational
ghost.
explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody
Someone
place
doesn't
is
believe in
haunted.
ghosts. Okay. Tissue.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh,
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
yes!
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
Finally!
His
Do you
face.
recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
Oh, do you think we get to
No,
go to
sir.
that club?
I never seen it
I
before in my
guess.
Probably in
life.
Poland. That sounds like where that
What do you
guy's
think this
from.
tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Oh, they
Work
could have
experience
factory.
course at school. They gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the
Not sure
chimney.
it's the right kind,
You're
is it?
kidding. Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin? Or the Gruber Electronics
Why would you have
Corporation?
heard of that?
No.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Seed him?
Have
No.
you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's a clown's nose. I was almost killed by the guy who wore it.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested. Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God. That doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
What?
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
A strange
See you later,
child.
kids.
Yeah.
Okay, mister.